What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be going over 7 different fragrances for the spring. I already made a video like this, but these are 7 more fragrances that are really good for the spring. I'm looking forward to wearing these in the spring. They're going to get compliments in the spring. They're going to kill in the spring, right? They're going to be one of the best fragrances you can find in the spring. First, let's go ahead and start off with the recent purchase that I'm looking forward to wear this spring. It's going to be Irresistible Cobalt. Find this for a decent price. Very clean smelling, kind of aquatic, more of a green fragrance. Green, spicy, Bleu de Chanel is what this is. Very good. Neil, I believe, was the one that commented about this fragrance a while back. Had my interest peaked. Then I saw Gerard George talked about it. Interest peaked again. Decided to buy it because I found it for a pretty good price. So definitely worth the buy. First I was a little hesitant on it, but now it's one that I'm really enjoying. Next is going to be a Dior fragrance, Dior's Privé line, which recently has raised the price, but I think they raised the price because they're changing the caps now, so I think they're going to have designed caps. If that's worth the, I believe that's a $60 price increase, then hey, that's up to you. But Ombre Nuit, well, this at least the small bottles, I'm not sure about the big bottles, they might have though. Ombre Nuit is one that you don't smell from the atomizer because sometimes it smells like piss. Why it does that, I have no idea. But it's a really good fragrance. It dries down, kind of powdery. I haven't sprayed this in a while. Let me go ahead and spray some of that. Amber, kind of fresh. The amber goes powdery. Very nice scent if you're looking for something like a noir extreme. But for daytime wear, I would definitely go with Ombre Nuit. If you have 40 knots and you want the better version of 40 knots, or like the best version of 40 knots, because I didn't really enjoy 40 knots, it's going to be Ombre Nuit. So definitely get your nose on this if you haven't already. It's definitely worth the attention it's gotten in the past, but it's a slept-on fragrance now. I feel like 40 knots came out, smells similar to it. That got a little bit more hype, and obviously Tom Ford Noir Extreme is a bit cheaper, so it's still in that similar kind of DNA, but that one's a bit more sweeter than this is. This is more powdery than sweet. There's slight sweetness, but it's like manly sweetness, not none of that like Noir Extreme sweetness that's like the coffee note or toffee note or whatever the hell it is. And next, the fragrance I haven't talked about in a while, and I haven't actually sprayed this in a while, and I'm looking forward to spraying it right now. It's Royal Mayfair. So it's a rose fragrance. Definitely smells like royalty. Let me go in. This is one of those that, for a while, I did not know if I was going to keep it, sell it. Smelling it out in the air right now, I'm enjoying it. But it's a unique fragrance for sure. It's funny, the color in the stem is way darker, but it's a really nice rose. I forgot the other note that's in it. It's off the top of my tongue, but I don't remember what it's called. It's a note, eucalyptus. There we go, rose and eucalyptus. And I don't think mint is in here, but a rose and eucalyptus scent. You definitely get more of a eucalyptus kind of scent, and it dries down into rose fragrance, powdery rose. Smells really nice. It's one that's, I could see why it gets so much hate from Creed, or for a Creed fragrance. I believe it was discontinued and re-released in a new bottle. I don't know if the new one smells the same. I do have a cap for this, but my fiance took it for her Aventus for her, just because she wanted the gold cap. And hers was a tester, so she took my cap. It is what it is, though. I'm okay with it. Royal Mayfair from Creed is one I am looking forward to wear this spring. I haven't sprayed this one in months, and I'm gonna be happy to wear this one soon. So again, it was re-released, so you could easily find this. The reason I didn't sell it was because it was discontinued, but now that it's easy to pick up again, I'm actually enjoying it, so I'm not gonna sell this fragrance. I know a lot of fragrances in my collection get cut pretty quickly, but Royal Mayfair was one of those that left me confused for a while, and I decided to end up keeping. well, might as well keep talking about Creed. So I guess that's this one, because next is going to be Creed Green Irish Tweed. I did speak about this in the last video, I believe, but it's just that good that you got to mention it twice, just in case someone didn't watch the last video. Then, said DNA that grew on me. Fresh, grassy. I wouldn't say it's the easiest to like. It's maybe try something like I'm not sure exactly which Davidoff Cool Water, but Davidoff Cool Water does smell similar to it. If you don't see yourself enjoying Davidoff Cool Water, then I would probably say hold off on buying Green Irish Tweed. Maybe just buy a clone or something. Unless you want, like, let's say you really enjoy Davidoff Cool Water and you want the better version or the way better version of that fragrance, it's going to be this Green Irish Tweed. Or if you like the scent, but not really, you might end up liking Green Irish Tweed just because of how it takes you through a roller coaster. The way it dries down, it's really nice. The opening, yes, it's a bit more green, grassy, realistic kind of grass smell, but the way it dries down is a very nice, slight powderiness, but it's not way too crazy powdery. And the way I'm saying powdery is maybe it's just on my skin how Creed's dry. Maybe it's the ambergris. I'm not too sure if that dries down to powdery, but really good scents. Especially for the spring. This is probably the best spring scent in this collection or in this video. I feel like this is a staple of spring scents from Creed. Next is the Drop Blasé by Mancera. It's good. It's good for the spring. Maybe it's a little bit more citrusy, leaning for more citrusy leaning fragrance for the spring, compared to everything else here that's more flower, kind of rose. Mostly that's what it seems like it's leaning more over here, but let's change of pace. The Drop Blasé is very good. Like I said in the previous videos, I did used to have the Intense Drop Blasé. It's good. I enjoy this original version better. If you're looking for a heavy leather note on the Drop Blasé, then go ahead and buy the Intense version. But I'm happy with this one, and it's probably the cheapest one in this video. So you probably know what this smells like. This doesn't really smell like the Aventus. Doesn't really have the DNA to me, but a lot of people compare it that way. If you actually have Aventus, you know it does not smell the same. Next, let's go ahead with Bois de Portugal from Creed, another one. It's a Chypre, I believe. Or it says, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Chypre. I'm pretty sure there's oak moss in here. Oak moss, rose. I'm pretty sure rose is in here. Oak moss for sure, definitely lemon. Old school DNA, kind of like Green Irish Tweed, that's an old school DNA. Bois de Portugal is an old school DNA. If you have something like, I forgot that Tom Ford fragrance to have, Beau de Jour. Beau de Jour is similar to this. If you have something like, there's a lot of fragrances that are similar to this DNA, but Tom Ford, Beau de Jour. I don't know why I'm brain farting a lot right now, but Sauvage, Eau de Sauvage, the Eau de Toilette, maybe similar to this. Acqua di Parma, Colonia is similar to this as well, but this is the best version of this. Well, at least to me as of right now, this is the best version I've tried and owned. I have tried Bracken by Amouage. Shout out to Neil. Neil sent me a decan of that. I still actually do have it. And Fougère d'Argent. No, not Fougère d'Argent. Not Fougère d'Argent. What is it? Fougère Royale. There we go. Fougère Royale by Houbigant is actually a really good one. It smells more like Bracken Man than it does Bois de Portugal, but really good scents for the spring. I feel like you can't miss with this kind of DNA. It's masculine. You know, you can wear this spring, fall, summer as well. Maybe in the summer you go for something a little bit more fresh, but at the same time, this is so classy that you can just wear it in the summer. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna be cloying for anybody, at least in my opinion. And then last, we are going to go with the white floral fragrance. It's going to be Homage Reflection Man. Reflection Man, like I said, heavy on the white florals. Compliment getter for sure. Let's go ahead and spray this just because I haven't sprayed it in a while. Actually, I sprayed the spray recently. But yeah, you pretty much get a lot of the white florals from this fragrance. If you have something like Gucci's Gucci Guilty Elixir, the green bottle, it's pretty similar to this. If you have something like Hubigant's, I believe is Bois Mysterioux or Ombre de Abyss, one of those two smells similar to this. There is also a few clones that you can get that are pretty good. The one I had was Shiaka by Abrage or something like that, and it came like in the Dunhill Icon smashed up bottle, spiky one. That one's a really good clone of it. If you're not looking to spend the money, you want to save money. That's a really good clone of this fragrance. But yeah, these are fragrances for the spring that I definitely recommend. All very good fragrances. Most I realized have kind of rose, not they're really green, which is kind of what spring is, right? Flowers blooming and greenery coming back. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what spring fragrances I need to try. Definitely open for suggestions. I could, you guys see I kind of purchase fragrances that you guys recommend all the time. Poe, I know you're running out of your Cedrat Boisé. Go ahead and stock up. $50. I know you went through this big thing. I don't even know if they make this is 120 ml. I don't know if they make a bigger version of that, but you might need to look into getting that. That is all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe. If you're looking for any of these fragrances, please look at the comments down below or description below. I do have affiliate links that I do own a small commission, not at any cost to you whatsoever, but just really good discounters that I normally shop from. If I can't find things from my wholesaler, then I just go through those websites and mostly find the better prices in places like Olfactory or Venba or the Perfume Spot. Yeah, the Perfume Spot. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys.